Hello everybody, Arkea here, and here's Bing, living her best life with what she's got. Don't mind the blur on the side, I just want to keep my screen private. But hello, I hope you've been well. I've been all over the place, my life is everywhere. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and spending a lot of time with animals, as usual. You'll definitely notice a trend in this video. But here's Odin, cuddling up to me a little bit. Mostly I think he was just shy being on the camera after his TikTok blew up. It was kind of funny. But look at him being a good boy. Yeah. A little stinky breath though. But yeah, so this last week I've kind of been trying to decompress a little. I've only been somewhat successful, but the animals help. And I figured you'd want to see a really fat caterpillar eating a flower, so I left this clip in a little bit longer than I might have normally. Not really, actually. I want to show you all the bugs, all the animals, as usual. Looks like a cyclops, eh? What a cutie. Just nomming on that flower. Swallowtail, I believe it is. There was a woodpecker. Sorry it's not the best footage, but they're notoriously hard to film. And this is actually a tomato that I grew, kind of. My neighbor gave me a very young one, and so we've been growing them in our little garden. They're very beautiful. This is a really, really good tomato. Yeah, you need to try this. Very good tomato. Here's Odin. We found a channel that he really loves. Or Gigi did. I actually don't know the channel. I'll see if I can find out what it is, and I'll post it in the description down below if I can figure out what it is so your cats can watch it too, but Odin literally watched this for like an hour and a half. It was the most adorable thing ever. Oh, I loved that. And so did he. If you want a full video of it, of him watching stuff, just let me know. So, we ended up going on a little bit of an adventure. Drive safe, kids. Drive safe. When we got there, they had a tiny little cat. And she was such a little sweetheart. Oh, I fell in love with her immediately. Really, really loved her. She was so just, I don't know, just not scared of new people. And I like that. I normally get along with cats pretty well, though. Normally, yeah. I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah, I have to be. Because a lot of the perennials that grow
Hey! There you go. Uh-oh. So, as you can see, this place has chickens, and that made me feel really happy. I really love chickens. I just love animals in general. I don't know if you've noticed. So, I don't know. I've had a lot of thoughts recently, and some of those thoughts have been just kind of wanting to share things that I do without necessarily having to talk too much about it. I kind of want to experiment a little bit more with videos and try to get out of the house a little bit more than I do. It might look like I'm out all the time, but I'm really not. I just sort of film when I am. But I'd like to get more B-roll, and I'd like to show more nature and just have some pleasant music and just maybe not talk as much. If I have something to say, I'll say something, of course, like I am right now, but, you know. And yes, they had plants. I love plants. Also another big shocker. This place was really lovely. I had a really good time hanging out at this place. But, yeah. There I am. Hello. Just, you know, trying to keep up with being a human. Kind of. So we stayed the night, and this cat was with us all night, walking all over us while we were trying to sleep. It was really cute. But I want to see if I can get out of the house at least once a day. I'm also trying to experiment a little bit more with my cooking. Now, this might not look like the most appealing meal, but it was just sort of like a part of a meal. I went through my fridge to see if there was anything that was kind of starting to go bad, and a couple onions were starting to, like the skin, you know, when the outside of an onion just sort of starts to go a little funky, so the inside's still totally fine, but I just sort of grabbed some of the potatoes and onions that were starting to go a little bit and just tried to throw a bunch of stuff into a pan to throw into the oven. Suffering. Can someone please help me? Oh my god. I need to get my eyes away from— oh god, fuck. Yeah. You know, it's really sad because I love onions. Like a lot. Like, I could eat onions every single day, but that's a mild reaction. Garlic. Oh. I grew up with Italians, so, you know, I'm all about that garlic. All about that garlic. I eat garlic every day of my life. It's one of my passions. Absolutely. So I just added a little bit of olive oil and some salt, pepper, basil, and a few other spices and tossed that in the oven for about an hour at 375. This isn't a cooking video, but it was really good. I cooked up some bread and had it on some bread with some sauce. It's quite yummy. Just a simple snack, you know. And then this is Creature, one of my tarantulas. She's really awesome. I love her. I love her quite a bit. This is Angelina. I love her a lot too. She's very velvety. Big fan of my tarantulas. I don't know if you guys can tell. They're good babies. They're my sweeties. This one is especially a sweetie. She's just so silly. I love them all. I don't know, I can't compare them. They're all different. They're all very unique and silly. Here's Kev 3, just being wonderful. She was digging a new burrow, and it was very cute. I actually got some pretty good footage of how centipedes dig their tunnels and their little holes. So they go in and they grab all the dirt with their front legs, and then they drag it out, as you can see here. You can see she's dragging out all the dirt, and then she's going back in so she can grab some more. It's very cute. I know I'm in the small percentile of people who thinks it's cute, but, you know, I do, and that's all that matters, because she's mine, she's my baby, and I love her. I can't wait till she gets bigger. Oh my gosh. What a remarkable angel. I also got some new isopods. So these are Cubaris species Pakchong. They're very cute. I definitely want to do a dedicated isopod video in the future. They're a lot more cute than you think, that's for sure. I have very shaky hands, and like very shaky hands, so I apologize for that. I'll get my tripod properly set up, and I'll try to do a dedicated video with a better camera. You can see that little guy on the right just eating a fish flake. This one's on the sepia bone, which is like, you know, a cuttlefish bone, so that they can get their calcium to help build their shell for when they molt and whatnot, and when they grow. Look at that sweetie. They're so remarkable. I wish I could explain my love for isopods properly, but the best way that I can do it is just by showing you guys, honestly. They're really funny to watch. And these are Cubaris species rubber ducky, so you can see its little head there is orange. It kind of looks like a duck bill. It has yellow around it. I know, the camera quality isn't as good as it could be, but they're pretty remarkable. You can also see a bunch of springtails running around. They're like a cleanup crew, tiny little guys that run around eating mold and poop and stuff. They're great for any sort of bioactive enclosure. I love them. They're pretty fantastic, and they're pretty cute themselves. I can't wait to get a few more of these little rubber duckies when they start breeding. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And here's Cubaris species Panda King. See, they're like little pandas. They got the well, grayish black, in quotes, in the front and the back and the white in the middle. But you can see they're eating their fish flake here. They're just so precious and cute, and I just love everything about them. Little man. Well, I guess this is as good a time as any to say thank you for watching the video. I'm very tired. The sun's starting to come up. And I'm covered in cat. It's about time oh, thanks. It's about time I go to bed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh my god, let's turn off. Why would anything ever go my way? Good night.